Hi, everyone. Welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. It'll count towards the NBA Cup. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Wednesday, the New Orleans Pelicans will come into town.
And for their matchup with the Magic, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Wallace, and it's Ellis, and at the 5, down low. And for Cleveland, Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's James. Then there's Wade, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
The layup missed. Here's Peterson. He's guarded by Love. Here's Curtis. No good on the triple. Inside. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by James. Thompson's got the first points of the night for the Cavs. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here. Curtis covered by Irving. Ellis with a screen on Wade. Shot clock at 5 to the middle. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Thompson.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
On defense, the Nets. LeBron passes to Thompson. Back to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A baseline J. And that's good for 2.
Oh, over the years, LeBron James just so dedicated to improving that jumper. That was sweet.
Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Wallace. Here's Curtis. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, a chilly start for this basketball team. They are just 1 for 4.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Peterson misses. The Cavaliers leading by 4. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. And they call an illegal screen here. And a look here at the standings for the NBA Cup early on in the competition.
And this tournament has already been a huge success and really a fan favorite. I can tell it's going to be a lot of fun again this year.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Ellis. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Ron right side from downtown. Rebounded by Ellis. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
James, the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
It's amazing LeBron draws so much attention in pick-and-roll situations, but always looking to give it up to a teammate.
With a break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Second, the Cavaliers.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Nets trail by 3. Curtis covered by Irving. Here's Peterson. Nothing on the board. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now, here's Thompson. Here's LeBron, and he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got 6. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Wallace. The Nets working the ball around now. But Trey, that's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. It's a pick by Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Smith checked in for Cleveland.
Number 9, J.R. Smith.
Brooklyn trailing. Peterson the pass to Sutton. There's a good screen. Knocked away. Stolen by Wade. Popped up there for Wade. It's deflected. Here's LeBron. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Sada. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Cleveland leading by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Fierce. That is what I would call how he came off that pick-and-roll situation. LeBron wins once more with his aggressiveness.
Curtis, the pass to Sutton. Down low, kicks it out to Ellis. Puts up a 3, knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 8.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Here's Irving. And he overshot that one, missing. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Wallace. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
And here's Irving. Hasn't made one yet. And Smith with the stop.
If he gets a step that close to the hoop, you know Smith is going to finish with a dunk.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Here they come, fans. It's your powerhouse dance team.
For the Cavaliers, Jeffries is checked in, and Drew subbed in for LeBron. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 3. Peterson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Here's Irving, here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
Well, a point guard's responsibility in part in today's NBA, get their guys going. And Kyrie Irving doing just that.
Here's Howell, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Pass to Swift. Wallace against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. A shot by Sims, no good. And it's Irving with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a three-point game.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Here's Sims. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Outside Irving. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Sims in the corner. Out Posey. Pass to Brooks. Over Jeffries. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers ahead, up by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Brooks, and it's Swift in at the point. Posey with it. He had 13 points in the win against Miami. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Drew's checked in. Here's Swift. A 17-point game for him in the win against Miami.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
And a big part of the Nets' shot diet comes, Doris, from beyond the arc. They love the three.
They do, Kevin, and for a team that struggles offensively and lacks interior scoring, firing away from distance gives them a puncher's chance every night.
Pass to Sims. Jacks up a three. And the Nets miss again.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Now here's Brooks. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Miami. Pass to Sims. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Posey. The rebound by Kevin Love. Cleveland leading by 4. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Ranked last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the 3rd most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
Now here's Wade. With the floater. Sims with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Cavaliers shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Out to Wade. There's the three. That one doesn't drop.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Curtis. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Peterson's checked in. Pass to Ellis. Nets passing it around. Here's Sada. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Now Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Ellis with a screen on Wade. Pass to Peterson. Here's Curtis. The three-pointer, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far.
There you see Kyrie with the speed and the open floor right there.
To the inside. Sada, the pass to Ellis. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. Wade, right side. Here's Irving. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Checked in for the Cavaliers. Moody comes in for Dwayne Wade. And a change for the Nets. Wallace is checked in for Howell. Looking to end the run. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. And there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Count it. Smith's got 6 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Ring shot on the way. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by Cleveland.
To the paint. Here's James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 12 points for LeBron.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Sada, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
And James throws it down.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Pass to Ellis. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From the baseline. Smith, the pass to Love. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
1:32 left in the second quarter. Sada covered by Irving. Ellis can't get it to go. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Cavaliers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Hey, Doris, were you surprised by the success the Cavaliers had last season?
Well, Kev, I certainly expected them to be a terrific basketball team, but that win total was completely striking. But that's the unforgiving part of the business, right? Regular season success doesn't necessarily always translate.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for James. Joseph comes in for Smith. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Moody. First free throw is good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
And he can't hit the second. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the basket by Kevin Love. Here's Sada. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Love with the screen for Wade. A rebound by the Nets.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Joseph against Wallace. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
Here's Wade. Off the inbound, no good. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Cavaliers on top, delivering the blowout. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're dominating on the backboards, just having their way out there, Shaq.
Out muscling, out tussling, out fussling, out schmuscling. It's no wonder why they're in front.
Moving on, in our game, here are the top performers so far.
We've been tracking these two all along. The way these guys are leading their teams, impressive.
Yes, the way it's gone, whichever of these two can keep it up in the second half, his team's coming out with the W.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Irving is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's James in at the three spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
It's the Nets now, following the score by Cleveland. Ellis up on top, covered by LeBron. Here's Ellis. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Cavaliers shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight.
Yeah, this is where Thompson wants to do his scoring, close in the paint.
Peterson the pass to Sutter. There's the screen. Curtis. He's covered by Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Here's Peterson. Here's Sutter. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Third straight miss to start the half.
Ouch. To the middle. And the dunk by James.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Peterson. Right wing. Takes a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wade surveying the D. Here's James.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 23 points for LeBron.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Curtis, the pass to Sutter. Wallace outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Ellis. And again, it's the Nets missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Ellis. Here's Curtis. And the 3 ball is good.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Cleveland.
Down low. Here's LeBron. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. LeBron's got 11 points here in just the second half. Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Ellis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Wade a screen on Wallace. James the bounce pass. And Cleveland turns it over again. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Second, the Cavaliers.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
Ellis outside. Over LeBron. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? Well, the three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jeffries is checked in. Pass to Wallace from deep three-point land. And the Nets miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Here's Peterson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And so here's Cleveland. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Brooklyn's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Yep, that one goes in there.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Wallace. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Here's Sada. Traps in the tray. He's got 11.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
16 feet away. Smith missing again. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Here's Peterson. He has 5. And that one, good.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Cavaliers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. A nice shot by Moody.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Coming onto the floor is your head crew hot squad. Show some love.
For Cleveland. Here's Swift. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Howell. Now here's Wallace. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. 1:29 left here in the third quarter. They set the pick to the inside. Here's McCoy. Puts it up from 12. The shot, no good. Fournette shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Brooks kicks to Howell. And again, it's the Nets missing. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Inside. Here's Sims. Count that one. Sims has got 5 points so far.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Here's Smith, and the layup falls.
Guys, Smith's so dangerous in the pick and roll sets. Got to keep an eye on him.
Here's Swift, still scoreless.
McCoy, first, 14 foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets. Ellis, Posey.
And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Smith on the wing. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Howell, and it's Swift in at the point. Ellis wide open. Offline with his three.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, He hasn't had much going from distance.
Smith surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Here's Jeffries, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Down low. There's the killer two-handed slam.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Now, here's Moody. Defense right on him. Jeffries can't get it to go. And Zoelos will bring it up for the Nets. Nets passing it around. That three off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the paint. Here's Jeffries. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Jeffries got his first basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Posey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Smith. Pass to McCoy. Rebound, Brooklyn. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Sims inside. He's against Jeffries. For 3, Ellis. And again, it's the Nets missing. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Everybody get down.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Wade comes in for Moody. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Peterson's checked in. Thompson passes to Smith. Count it. Good. 10 points for J.R. Smith.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Swift. And here is Posey for the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Smith. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Listen, this guy is an impressive athlete. And what an impressive slam from J.R. Smith there.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Nets shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Swift. Ellis outside. Over Thompson. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
To the middle. Here's McCoy. And that one is hammered home.
A forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, terrific effort. He obviously has the length to make those plays when he's being aggressive.
Here's Posey following the score by Cleveland. Swift, that's good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Wade. And Wade slams it in.
Just a great job from Smith to draw the attention in the pick and roll, then find the open man.
Here's Swift. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Over in the corner, Ellis to the wing right side. To the inside. Here's Posey. Lays it up and banks it in. Posey's got his first points of the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Wade into the lane. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Swift. The shot will not fall. Smith with some nice D. Now here's Wade. Down low. It's stolen. Here's Swift. Pass to Posey. Fires for three. They grab their own miss. The three buries the long-range jumper. Posey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first three of the night.
And the basket by Wade.
That just continues to make his living from right there. Dwayne Wade feels so comfortable in the mid-range.
And it's Ellis, top of the key. Off target from outside.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
The drive by Wade. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll tell you, still some athleticism from the wily veteran. Love seeing Dwayne Wade use those physical gifts. Go ahead, Wade.
Here's Peterson. Pass to Swift. Takes the three. Good work defensively by Smith. Wade, right side. And Thompson kicks to Wade. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Swift, the pass to Howell. Here's Peterson from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Screen by Smith. Here's Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
So quick with that first step. Wade finds a lane there and exploits it for the deuce.
The Nets shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Pass to Howell. Inside. Will it go? And it's laid in by Ellis.
Aggressive move in the painted area. Just make some things happen.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Cavaliers. Thanked in off the glass. Wade's got 12 points in just the second half.
This is an accomplished, polished interior scorer. Don't let the two-guard position fool you. Dwayne Wade from the cup. Oh.
Now here's Ellis. Pass to Howell. Ellis outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Peterson. Off target with his 3. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
That free throw missing.
Well, when Dwayne Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, he's decisive, and he can play at a high level.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curtis, the pass to Sada. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here is Armstrong. Here's Wade. He takes it in. Count the basket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you with us for this NBA Cup action. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio, going up against the Spurs. And then on Thursday, they head back home to host the Phoenix Suns.
And that game against Memphis, that one will be the 7th on the season for them. The team will still be looking to improve each time they take the floor.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Thompson out there with Kevin Love. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Wade in at the 2-guard spot. And for Miami, and it's Nance in at the 4 spot. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
And stolen by Irving. And there's Thompson on the assist by Irving.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Adrian. Pass to Samuels. Over Thompson. Samuels can't get it to go. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Wade. Now James against Brooklyn. He was really on his game. And he gets the bucket.
Not even fair. I mean, just shredding the D to pieces. Guarding James in pick and rolls is almost impossible given his basketball IQ.
Here's Adrian. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Nance. Miami moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Adrian misses. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Adrian, off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kicked ball. Stripped it away. Here's Wade. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
And Miami decides to take their first time out here.
On the court, door. Who was a teacher? Make some noise!
Here's Adrian. He's guarded by Irving. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Adrian. On the wing, Porter. 5 on the clock. Over James. And again, no good by Miami.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Here's Wade. Thompson finds James. Shot from the wing. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Miami trails by 10. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Adrian. He's guarded by Irving. Back to Nance. Pass to Burton. They still need this. The Cavaliers pull it in. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Here's Wade. His last outing, he had 18 points. Love. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Cavaliers second.
That kind of efficiency from range is generally an indicator of a dominant offense.
Miami trails by 12. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
So it's Miami now. The Cavs getting their last shot to go.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
And there's James from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. James has got his second basket on the night.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Pass to Burton. To the middle. Now Porter. Oh, he tries a 3. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep three-point range. And Cleveland another 3.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Porter, the pass to Nance. Miami moving it around. 6 to shoot. Porter from outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer. Rebound Miami. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make or miss lead.
Now here's Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Adrian. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Nance. Here's Burton. To end the run. And it's good on the lay-in.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Smith, he's checked in for the Cavs. Moody comes in for Wade. Now here is James. Give him 8 to the inside. Here's Irving, and he converts the layup. Irving's got his second basket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Adrian. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Samuels. Up and over Smith. Samuels can't get it to go. The Cavaliers lead by 21. Outside Irving. Now here is James. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Here's Adrian. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Samuels. Here's Adrian. Craig on the wing. Nance outside. Here's Adrian. Connects from downtown.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Here's James. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Here's Nance. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on LeBron James. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
So it's Miami now. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Nance outside. Shot from 16. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's James on the assist by Smith. James has got 14 points for the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
In transition, here comes Cleveland. Rebound Miami.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes both free throws. Cleveland leading by 23. Here's Wade. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the second. Outside Craig. Pass to Blunt. Here's Gooden. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And it's Craig in at the shooting guard. And for the Cavaliers, we've got Smith, and it's Armstrong in at the point guard position. Right at the free throw line, it's rebounded by Jeffries. So it's the Cavaliers now. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
And for Miami, and it's Craig in a two-guard. Here's Gray. No made baskets yet. The shot comes out. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Smith. Takes it inside.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
So it's Miami now, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. They set the pick. Pass to Blunt. He shoots a three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Wade, defended by Craig. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. So both teams making some changes here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Gray. Into the lane to stop the drought. That one off the back iron and out.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
There's a screen by Love. Here's James. Oh, and the jam by James.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Burton. Miami moving it around. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his third foul of the game.
Picks up his third foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Here's Gray. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Gray's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
And Irving comes to help. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Misses the three. Here's Cleveland. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Wade, the pass to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Wow, look at Kevin Love attacking the rim, using his height to get up there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Gray. That three's off the mark. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Irving, the pass to James. Picked by Smith. James with the ball. Now Porter defending. A nice shot by Smith.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Miami has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Guys, back to you.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you. The shot, no good. Ooh, good D by Irving. James, outside, gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Porter from outside. And again, no good by Miami. And here comes Cleveland. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. James can't get it to go. And it's Miami's ball. Pass to Porter. Here's Burton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. Back to Porter. Over Irving. And again, no good by Miami.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
James, left side. Cleveland needs to get off a shot, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Here's Adrian. Pass to Burton. Now Porter. Plenty of space. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that one's good. Irving's got 6.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Down low. It's stolen by Love. And here they come. Pass to Irving. And here's Love. Here's Adrian. Here's Burton to halt the run. It doesn't go for him.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Oh, it's stolen. Here's Adrian, covered by Love. The offensive rebound, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Irving looking it over. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
Yeah, coming off the pick, Kyrie makes the unselfish play.
Smith's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Pass to Porter. Here's Adrian. No good from outside.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Now here's Irving. He's closely guarded. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The kick out to Nance. Pass to Adrian. And here's Porter outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Irving, that's good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
To the paint. And Love with the basket on the assist from Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, that touch never leaves a guy like Love. Sharp around the hoop.
Here's Adrian. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their set. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for Miami. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie, it was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just...
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for Miami.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're...
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
And James has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They host the Pistons after this one, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. On the court for the Cavaliers. James is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Wade in at the 2 spot. Pass to Porter. Here's Adrian. Clock at 6. Goes up on the baseline. That's short off the rim. And Cleveland has possession to the inside. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And there's a lot of Kevin Love out there, so it's hard to get to him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love at the line for 1.
Free throw drops for Love. Here's Adrian. Pass to Burton. Second half getting started, about a minute played. Here's Adrian. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Adrian's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Irving with it. 10 points for him. Driving to the basket. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Pass to Burton. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Adrian. They can't stop the run with that one.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Porter. Over Irving. Porter's shot is off.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Oh, LeBron with the slam.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Pass to Burton. The kick out to Nance. Miami moving it around. Inside. Here's Adrian. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Adrian's got 7 points in the game. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. James. And slam dunk by James.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you...
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Yeah, he's a student of the game. LeBron releases at just the right time to get the pick-and-roll score.
Pass to Porter. With the drive, and then Porter with the dunk.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Irving, the pass to James. Here's Wade, takes a 13-footer. No good, in and out off the rim. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Smith, he's checked in for James. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. The Cavaliers, second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
He takes it in. Pass to Samuels. From 10 feet away. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Down low. Here's Thompson. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Thompson's got 8.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Up top, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Burton misses.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Back to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Porter. Gray's checked in for Miami.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Into the lineup for Miami.
Knocked loose. Porter looks it over. Launches a 3. Burton misses. For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. There's a screen by Love to the paint. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. He's got 11.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Outside Porter. Pass to Nance. Here's Gray. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavs have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. On the take. And it's hauled in by Gray. Gray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
The shot's good. Gray's got his 2nd basket of the night.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Wade. To the inside. Rebound Miami. Here's Burton. To the middle. Here's Nance. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that. Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Nance outside. Down low. Here's Gray. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Armstrong passes to Drew, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass, right where it needed to be.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Craig, no good.
Well, just inexcusable not to finish that one off, especially since the defense wasn't really a factor there.
Outside Moody. Back to Smith. Rebound Miami. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Craig. Miami moving it around. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by Miami. Now here's Moody, defended by Craig. Left side Moody. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And it's Samuels in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled jumping into people.
Drains the triple.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. McCoy's got his first points of the night.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Pass to Samuels. Craig attacking. Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. To the inside. And the basket by Drew.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Out to Craig. Lays out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Miami making a switch here. Jenkins is checked in. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Armstrong. Blunt grabs the board. Miami shooting a rough 29% from the field here. And Smith over to help. Craig on the wing. Pass to Jenkins. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top kicks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the third, fourth, fifth, sixth picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
Pass to Jenkins. Here's Blunt to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gooden. Love grabs the miss. Love's got rebound number 8 now. All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I just talked with Miami's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Appreciate the report.
Well, that's a big setback for him and his team. But look, with all the advances in sports medicine, training staffs are so good these days. We've seen guys recover from this type of injury and come back even better.
With the fadeaway, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
A sweet spot of Love's. He relishes any chance he gets to shoot from the mid-range.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Craig. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Blunt. Here's Gooden. And again, no good by Miami.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Love. The 3 ball. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Samuels. And here's Craig. Here's Samuels. To win the drought. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Love's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And this is vintage Love we're seeing right now. He's simply dominating on offense.
For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Greg, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Out of bounds, it'll be Miami's ball, and the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Miami has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Porter with a screen on Smith. And that one's good. Adrian.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Smith outside. Three-pointer off the mark. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Up top, Nance. This one for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 9 rebounds now. Smith outside. Thompson with a screen. Down low. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Here's Adrian. Pass to Samuels. Clock at 6. Dance for 3. It's deflected. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about them?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
And he makes all 3. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Smith passes to Thompson, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Here's Adrian. We've got 1:55 left in the game. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Smith passes to Thompson. Moody on the wing. Smith right side. Thompson. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Cavaliers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Smith passes to James. Can he keep it going? Again, Cleveland scores.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
It's stolen by Nance. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Porter's shot is off. And Cleveland has possession. There's a screen. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian